Hey you guys, it's your girl AP. Welcome back to my channel. Hey you guys, it is me. I am back. It is January and it is the first month of the new year 2024. Welcome, and hopefully it will be a better ride than 2023 was for me. I just want to take a really big opportunity to say thank you so much. I did not realize that my subscriber list was growing and that you guys were interacting with the content and asking questions on my previous posts, and I absolutely appreciate it. So if I am slow to respond, that is not intentional at all. I'm not a diva. I just didn't see it, and so now I'm trying to make sure I go through and answer everybody's questions and give you guys content built around the questions that you're asking. So what's been going on with me? My last video, I believe, was in October, and I shared with you guys that I was struggling with my mental health, and ain't much changed. Your girl is going to always be as transparent as possible, and I'm still struggling with depression. I do have new insurance because of my new job, and I've narrowed down some therapists to work with, and the beautiful thing is they are virtual through Cigna, which I absolutely appreciate, because with my work schedule, trying to take off time to go see a therapist is kind of taxing, but with the ability to do it virtually, I can take a lunch break and take care of my mental health at the same time, and that matters the most to me. And some of these therapists actually have weekend hours as well. So if you have Cigna, definitely take a look into that. I'm still, despite my mental health, I'm still kicking. I'm still going. I am very blessed and very fortunate to have the support system that I do. And I always want to give special gratitude and thanks to my husband, who has been holding me down with mental illness since we started dating, essentially, and never shied away from it, and always made sure to learn as much as he possibly could about my conditions so that he could support me. And nothing has changed in the 18 years we've been together. So thank you so much, hubby. I love you to death. As for what's going on with me, I know I come here to chat a lot about the bariatric stuff, so let's get right into it. I finally had my consultation for skin removal. Let's give it up for the skin removal. So I ended up going with Dr. Eugenia Page of Atlanta Reconstruction and Plastic Surgery. Things to note is that this will be completely out of pocket for me. I went and my consultation was for a 360, a body lift, so from the stomach up, and for skin removal of the arms. And so what's going to happen is we're going to separate these into two surgeries. The total cost is a whopping $24,000, just about, with a discount. That's what it came to. How I'm financing it is through Care Credit. I know that is not an option for everybody, but if it's something that you're willing to take on, definitely explore that. So my consult went a lot better than I anticipated. First things first, she hyped me up a little bit because she told me for me to have lost the amount of weight that I did, that I looked fantastic. And I can't always see that, although other people also say that to me, especially from the bariatric community. I'm still struggling with my image of self. So to hear that my skin looked pretty decent for someone who had lost over 200 pounds, that felt good to know. So with the 360 lift, it would be yanking from the bottom of the lower belly, where all the skin just kind of hangs and pulls above the pubic area, and taking from the back, pulling it to the front, and I don't want to be too graphic, so trigger warning here, cutting down the middle and opening up like a book, and just gathering all of that excess skin, trimming it, pulling it, and lifting it up, as well as getting the breasts lifted, because my breasts, hello, sweet chariot. That is all. And then as for the arms, they're going to go in. I was given the decision to either do a back incision or along here. I'm probably going to go with this. I don't really care one way or another. I know that scarring with the arms can be challenging. But honestly, that is the surgery I'm going to go with first. It's about $8,000. I do have to pay my surgeon's fee up front, which is about $5,000, and then $3,000 to the hospital, anesthesia, all that stuff. So at the time I schedule, I'll pay my $5,000 up front to get booked. But the arms are what I'm going to go with first, because that is really the most troublesome spot for me. With my stomach, I can cover that. I can suck it in with some good shapewear, or a good pair of jeans, or whatever the case may be. With my arms, there's really nothing I can do about that. Like, my arms are going to be my arms, and I'm so self-conscious about them. And they get caught in things like I have had more irritation with my arms than I've had with my belly, which is odd for a lot of people in my position because everybody always wants to go for the belly first. But my arms are they're my Achilles heel. They got to come up out of here immediately. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. I have mulled over it, gone over it. I'm well over 2 years post-op. I'm maintaining at about 230 last time I weighed, because I'll be honest, guys, I don't weigh very often, but I range between 225 and 230 if I'm on my period, sometimes 237. But it's what I really want to do, and so I'm super excited to be doing it, and I'm super excited that I found a surgeon who was willing to work with me and one who is qualified to do the work, because there are a lot of surgeons out here, especially in Atlanta, who say that they're qualified to do skin removal from excessive weight loss, but in all honesty, they're not prepared for the intricacies and nuances that come with it. So please, guys, vet your surgeons. The same way you would vet your bariatric surgeon is the same way you should be vetting your plastic surgeons. My only issue right now is trying to determine when to schedule my surgery for. I think I have a ballpark time frame, but it's a new year. We've got travel on the menu. We're going to Vegas in February, spring break in April for the kids. We're going to travel, and then hubby and I are taking our first cruise together in June to celebrate our 15-year wedding anniversary. So there's a lot coming up back to back. It's about an 8-week recovery, and because the arms are considered a high tension area, it could be more challenging to heal. So I want to really give myself enough grace and time to do so. I still have to take into account my job. So I'm probably going to aim for closer towards the end of summer, and hopefully before September, because there's supposed to be a girls trip in September that I really want to go on. So trying to find that sweet spot to have surgery is going to be my biggest challenge. The surgeon did discuss with me that I would have to wear a compression garment of sorts, and it's like very tight sleeves that go around the back and then button underneath your bra. And she did also tell me, go on Amazon, because it's probably far more affordable than what the hospital will provide and charge for you. So just an FYI to anybody who is in a similar position as me, check out those compression garments on Amazon. They have a few, and I think they range anywhere from like $16 to $30 depending on what you get. And she did point out for me the ones that she thought were the best, and they were smooth at like $20. So not bad at all, especially in comparison to what the hospital might charge. So yeah, that's my latest update for right now. I'm not going to really hold you guys too much longer because I got things to do. But I am excited for 2024. I've been in a weird space about content creation for so many reasons. And I think I've talked about it here. I've talked about it on my Instagram. But, one thing about me is I want to stay true to who I am at all times, whether that be about my faith, whether that be about where I'm at mentally, where it is about where I'm at emotionally, and being as transparent as I possibly can so I could be of the most help to those who are viewing my content. And that's my goal, is to give you guys content that's helpful for your situation. If you're finding me because you're a bariatric patient, or someone who's interested in having the duodenal switch, or someone who's interested in just bariatric surgery at all, or just learning how to take the first steps in their wellness journey, I'm so glad to meet you, so glad that you found me, and I hope that this can be a space where you can safely learn and ask questions without judgment. As always, thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that this was informational to you. And if you guys have questions, ask away. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Until next time, you guys, though. Bye.